These explorers thought this day would be like every other successful exploration day. However, what they didn't know was that they were about to experience one of the most terrifying situations. It all began on April 4th, 2023. Charles, known for his channel Tanner Charles, where he documents his thrilling adventures chasing tornadoes, embarked on an exciting storm-chasing trip to Lewistown with his friends. Little did they know, they were on the verge of encountering a much more dangerous situation than they had anticipated.
Yeah, that's a tornado. The tornado's on the ground right there.
Yeah, we are here, going south.
Going south.
This is going this way. We're not going to be
We've been cut over.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yep. Here you go. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Tornado reported south of Lewistown. Intense cone tornado.
Nice and easy.
1 mile till we get to fields, 1 mile. So just up this valley and we should be able to see this tornado. Yeah, okay, here we go.
Is that it right there? Or wait, no, it's over here on the right. Yeah, it's right here on the right. That's it right there on the right. That's it right there. Coming right at us. We are immediately downstream of it.
Slow down all of your turns coming up here.
Turning right or what?
Yeah, so keep on going. It's gonna be left. Right here, this is the gravel road right here.
It's on the ground.
Okay, it's down.
It's down. We got a debris cloud.
Okay.
Oh, wow, my gosh.
Woo! Holy Tanner.
What's good, bud?
Oh my. We gotta go east.
Tanner, be cognizant. It's coming towards us.
Where are we going?
East.
Do you go this way?
Yes.
Yeah, we gotta go. We're actually fine. It's gonna go straight. It's gonna go south of us.
Hold on.
So now we're going north.
Yep. And our escape route's north right now.
Yeah.
And it's okay, Riley. It's okay. Our escape route's
These winds
north.
don't make it seem like it's okay right now.
I get it. I get it. Yep.
Oh my gosh! Oh! Holy! Lord Jesus, please protect us in the name of Jesus. Oh! Fud. Get over.
Window up. Window up. Window up.
Stuck. Oh! Fud. Get over.
Window up. Window up. Window up.
Stuck.
Guys.
Okay. Okay, we're okay. We're okay.
Dude, I don't know where that tornado is right now. I don't like this.
I don't like that either.
A powerful tornado formed, and they set off in pursuit, only to encounter the menace of downed power lines. The sight was so terrifying that it sent chills down their spines. Little did they know, this was just the beginning of a much more serious situation awaiting them.
Holy shoot. I don't like this.
Roll up your window. Roll up your window.
Don't roll up your window! No, hold on. I'm looking. It's gonna.
We are freaking in the tornado. This is literally what. Oh God, this is terrible.
Thank you, Jesus, for protecting us in the name of Jesus. And I thank you that you're gonna protect us right now in the name of Jesus.
Please, dear Lord. We are in it. Please, Lord. Please, Lord. Please, Lord. Dear God. Please, Lord. Dear Lord. Please, in your please, Lord. Please. Please. Heads down. Heads down. It's done. Please, Lord, have it be done. Please,
tornado's gone. We need to figure out how we're gonna be safe. Come on. We have to be proactive now, okay? So calm down. Let's figure this out together.
There is glass everywhere.
The tornado swept through the area, passing directly over their car and leaving it damaged. Once the storm finally subsided, they evacuated the vehicle, feeling overwhelmed by the miracle of their survival. Though they had suffered minor injuries, such as cuts from the shattered glass, they were still deeply grateful to be alive. Similar to these ones who faced a natural disaster, the next ones also encountered a crisis.
We just relinquished all sense of control over the situation. All we could do was just be spectators in this.
Alex and Emma, a British couple known for their YouTube channel Travel Beans, have been exploring the world together for over 10 years, enjoying all kinds of travel from backpacking to van life. However, in May 2022, they decided to embark on an intriguing van camping trip in their newly purchased van, unaware that they would soon be faced with unexpected events.
We were on our way home. We were about 5 minutes away from our Airbnb, and I looked down and there was smoke right by my feet. So I yelled at Emma to pull over instantly.
Yeah, luckily there was a very easy place on the side of the road, just like a few meters ahead, that I just swerved and pulled into straight away.
Basically, I opened the door and there were already flames there at the door. So I jumped out, and at this point I looked to the right and there's a guy running with a fire extinguisher, so he must have seen that the vehicle was already on fire. At this point I look back and the van is in flames, but Emma is still in the van. I don't think you realised how serious the whole situation was at that point.
So at this point I knew there was smoke, and I guess I just assumed it was coming from the engine and kind of making its way into the cab.
Yeah, so I was shouting at Emma to get out of the van instantly. That image of the van being on fire and Emma inside will probably stay in my mind for a very long time. It's something that keeps getting replayed.
What have we got in there?
This man was an absolute hero.
The couple was shaken with fear as they witnessed the flames and smoke grow larger by the second. Confused about what to do next, they decided to take action.
And did the same to try and find some shelter.
Run!
Oh my god!
What do we do?
Oh my god! Oh my god! What the do we do? What do we do?
I don't know.
Should we run down that way? Oh my god!
I think we're going to climb over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh god. So I'm
Okay.
just gonna go.
Run, 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 run.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, that's an old truck.
Oh my god. Oh. Are we safe here?
Yeah, I don't know. It depends on if they have the propane tank or not.
Once
We're safe.
Has anybody called 911?
No, we just ran out. Someone came with a fire extinguisher, and then
So this just happened.
just happened. We were driving it
Okay,
2 minutes ago.
Call 911.
Yeah, please, thank you. Oh god. We're safe.
Has anybody called 911?
No, we just ran out. Someone came with a fire extinguisher, and then
So this just happened.
just happened. We were driving it
Okay,
2 minutes ago.
Call 911.
Yeah, please, thank you. Oh god.
The fire department arrived incredibly quickly, within just a few minutes. Unfortunately, the fire spread so rapidly that significant damage had already been done. After what felt like an eternity, they finally managed to bring the fire under control. Sadly, the van was damaged beyond repair, and this raises the question of what could have caused this fire.
Down by my feet. Oh, and
So we pulled over instantly, and I opened the door, and there was flames by my feet. I had to jump out, and there's this moment where I jumped out, turned around, and I could see flames around the car, but Emma was still inside. So I'm shouting at Emma to get out, but I don't think I'm gonna get those images out of my head for a long time. That said, my brain keeps overriding and feels this crazy sense of relief that we're both safe, and we hadn't even moved in. We're gonna move in 2 days' time.
That's so much gratitude.
We're in the middle of filming a moving into the van video, and instead it's the end of van life, and it's really the end of van life.
Although this was a horrible experience, they were lucky to have survived it, and it is an incident they would live to never forget. Although these campers knew the danger they would face if they remained in the van, the same cannot be said for the next one.
I just woke up. It's like 2 a.m. and I just heard footsteps outside of the tent.
This is Preside, a YouTuber renowned for his chilling explorations as he documents eerie moments. However, in October 2024, he decided to take his adventures to a new level.
I'm gonna be camping overnight in the forest.
As soon as he arrived at the forest, the atmosphere quickly became unsettling.
Alright guys, I just got dropped off with all my stuff, but I was walking just barely with my stuff and I heard a giant crash over there, over in that direction. It literally sounded like a tree falling over. I don't know what that was. I just really hope there's not people in this forest. I'm probably gonna inflate my air mattress and set up my bed. I just heard sticks now. I'm not even kidding. They came from like over that way. Was that a gunshot? But once I lay down and my weight disperses, it's... Was that a gunshot? I literally think I just heard a gunshot. I don't know if that picked up on camera.
Even though he felt a little disturbed by the strange sounds he heard, he decided to brush them off and continue with his exploration plan for the day. However, as night fell and he decided to call it a day and retire for the evening, he was jolted awake by something unexpected.
Guys, I just woke up. It's like 2 a.m. and I just heard footsteps outside of the tent. Literally woke me up. It was so loud. They went away though. I don't know. I feel like I kind of want to go out and check, but I'm kind of scared too. I think we're gonna go out and check. I might just walk around and look at the area. There's my bike. The footsteps came from like over here. They sounded like it was right here. My tent is right there. Guys, look at this. There's something floating right here. Look at that. That's cool. Whoa. Whoa, there's a moth attacking me. It's attacking my light. Yeah, I really don't know. Wait, guys, what is this? There's some sort of marking on the tree. It's kind of creepy. I wonder what that's for. It's so creepy over here, over this way. I'm gonna just walk around for a minute though, I guess.
After checking around to investigate the source of the disturbance and finding nothing, he decided to go back to bed. But what he didn't know was that the terror of the night was far from over.
Hello? not sleeping here. I am not sleeping here. I'm shaking so bad. I'm packing my stuff and I'm getting out of here. I legit forgot I was recording that. I'm shaking so bad. Look at my hand. Look at my hand.
Fearing the unknown and what might be lurking outside his tent, he packed up his belongings and left the forest that night. Thankfully, he was able to leave the premises unharmed. Brace yourself for what you are about to see next. A group of travelers was exploring the wilderness on a safari road, hoping to spot animals in their natural habitat. However, things quickly took a turn when they encountered an unexpected obstruction.
Oh, mindful. Mindful. Oh, right, mind your back. What is that? No, that's not mine, is it? Well, mine behind you. Almost looks like legs. Aren't they? Oh, God. Get on. Oh, get on. Good. Did you spot that, Matt?
I saw it right there. I'm moving the trunk and thinking to myself, Jesus, the big.
Oh, I'll stop videoing.
As they aimed to clear the fallen tree blocking their path, they suddenly came face to face with a massive elephant. Panic set in as fear of potential harm surged through them, prompting them to dash back to their vehicle. To their surprise, the elephant didn't charge at them as they had feared. Instead, it calmly turned and disappeared into the bushes, leaving them both relieved and in awe of the majestic creature. If you are still watching, please consider subscribing. As we delve into more disturbing encounters. On April 28, 2023, YouTuber Truckhouse Life, known for his solo camping adventures, set out on a camping trip. This time, however, he wasn't going alone. He brought along a friend. Little did they know, this trip had other plans in store for them.
So this morning, it was like 5:30 or 6 in the morning. I was sleeping and I felt the camper shake, and we're supposed to have a friend driving by on the highway right out here. And I thought it was my friend messing with me, trying to get in the camper and all that, and I just ignored him. I just didn't want to, I was sleeping. And all of a sudden I heard Max yelling outside, like, "Hey man, what are you doing? Get off there!" Like just screaming at him and like threatening the guy. And the guy was crazy. He had freaking socks on. He had no shoes, looked all messed up. And the dude was trying to break into this camper while I was sleeping in it. And I mean, we're out in the middle of nowhere. Like I have no idea where he walked from, Like, I have no idea at all. And turns out he had broken into Max's truck. He was sitting in the front seat. The front seat's all soaked. There's blood all over the floor. He started opening up Max's chips and stuff and eating his chips. And then he climbed to the porch and was trying to get in here. So anyway, Max and I kicked him out of here, and he walked up to the road and was trying to break into a school bus. There's a school bus going to pick kids up right up there on the highway, and the school bus is chilling right up there, and the dude was trying to break in. So the school bus guy called the cops. Man, so this is crazy. Some guy tried to break into my camper, and the cops are here now, obviously, and the cops just grabbed him. So, crazy way to wake up. That's exactly why I keep a shotgun in here. I thought I was gonna have to use the butt of the gun to hit him in the face or something if you get all crazy, but anyway, let's cook some breakfast.
Someone attempted to break into his truck camper. To confirm who it was, he peered through the window and saw a man trying to gain access. When the intruder couldn't succeed, he moved on to another vehicle. Unfortunately for him, the police were already alerted, and he was eventually captured and detained. Even though the experience left him rattled, he still managed to have a great time camping. If you think these are the only disturbing camping encounters, then you haven't seen this last one. In July 2016, YouTuber LPZ went on a camping trip, just like he had done many times before. However, he didn't realize that when night fell, what initially started as a fun escape from reality would soon escalate into something much more serious. At 2 a.m., he was jolted awake by the sound of wildlife. His suspicions were confirmed at dawn, although his overwhelming curiosity compelled him to step into his car for a better view of the animal. He couldn't summon the courage to go through with the plan because he was unsure whether he would be attacked by the lion. The night was eerily silent, broken only by the roar of the lion. He, however, managed to sleep but was surprised by what he found at daybreak. The lion roamed around his tent all through the night and even at daybreak. Eventually, the lion ventured into the wilderness, and he managed to leave the premises unharmed. This is definitely a night he would never forget. That's it for today. If you enjoy these kinds of videos, woods always hide something much darker than you think. From shadowy figures or strange things watching you.
I can see headlights.
To loud, blood-curdling growls or mysterious whispers.
There's something growling at me.
Here, girl. Bon.
Nice. Attention, je vais recorder le poil. Je vois qu'il y a une batterie qui me reste. I collected all those rocks. It's not time to build. Environment Canada has issued a severe thunderstorm warning. Mobile coverage area, take cover immediately if threatening.
Well, I'm going.
Holy
What the hell? Oh my god.
Holy shit!
I'm going.
Oh, je pense qu'il y a une tornade.
Non, oui, maman.
On peut pas se sauver, c'est d'être là. Check.
Ah, ici, ils sont faits.
Check.
Ici, ils sont faits.
Elle s'en vient, reste en dedans.
Non, non, non.
En dedans, en
Non,
dedans.
je m'en vais.
Non, on peut pas, il est trop tard. En dedans. Reste en dessous.
Meet Tyson, a beloved YouTuber from the channel Tyson Peers, known for his passion for adventures and survival. On May 21st, 2022, Tyson was building his bushcraft shelter in the forest near his home with the help of his younger brother and a friend. After working for several hours, they decided to take a break, and that was when the pleasant day took a horrific and life-threatening turn.
Environment Canada has issued a severe thunderstorm warning. Mobile coverage area, take cover immediately if threatening.
Well, I'm going.
Holy
What the hell? Oh my god.
Holy shit!
I'm going.
Oh, je pense qu'il y a une tornade.
Non, oui, maman.
On peut pas se sauver, c'est d'être là. Check. Check!
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait?
Elle s'en vient, reste en dedans.
Non, non, non.
En dedans, en dedans. Non, on peut pas, il est trop tard. En dedans. Reste en dessous! Tornado! Tornado! Stay low! Stay low! Stay low! Stay low! Stay! 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 Stay low!
Is it leaving?
No! Stay! Stay! Stay low, buddy! Stay! 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 Small ball! In this small ball! In this small ball! Stay low! No! No! We're good! We're good! We're good!
No, we're dying. We're dying. We're dying.
No! Stay! Stay! Shit, bro!
Oh my god. Ice.
Stay! Stay!
Stay, Miguel.
Stay! Stay!
We're gonna wait until.
Holy shit!
No, ice, please, no, baby.
C'est good, on est good.
On est good? Oui, sir. 100%, sir.
Please, God, please, please.
God, s'il vous plaît.
S'il vous plaît.
Oh my god, no.
Please, no. Stay low, stay low.
No.
Stay.
No.
Holy
Tyson, please.
Stay. Please, God, please.
God, please.
A fierce storm erupted, shattering the serenity of their day. What began as a peaceful afternoon quickly spiraled into a harrowing ordeal as the sky darkened and chaos unfolded all around them.
On est correct, guys, on est good. On est good. S'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît, Paul. Please go.
I don't want to die.
Non, restez en bas. Restez ici. Non, mais regardez pas dehors. Regardez pas. No. Yo, we never get this weather here. We never get
God,
that.
Please. God, please. God, Jesus.
Holy my God, guys, you don't understand.
No, God, please. God, please.
Stay here. Stay.
Please. God, please. God. Help you, brother.
Reste en bas, man. Toutes les arbres cassent. Les arbres? Non! On reste ici. On est safe avec l'arbre. L'arbre nous a tombé dessus ici. We're good.
On est good?
We're safe.
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Oh, je pense qu'il faut faire un clette.
Yo, là, je te comprends, man. Même moi, je suis juste à 2 pouces.
Moi, too. I'm holding it in.
On reste ici, man.
No, I don't want to die.
No, we're good. We're good, bro.
Wait, it's stopping. It's stopping.
No.
No, it's not.
Ça va passer. Ça peut pas être une autre fois.
No, oui, ça peut.
Oh, mom's gonna freak the out.
After what felt like forever, the strong wind began to die down. They huddled close together inside the bushcraft, hoping the storm would pass completely. And eventually, it did. Fortunately, they survived. However, when Tyson stepped out of the bushcraft to survey the surroundings, he was shocked by what he saw.
Let me go. Stay right here. Holy oh my God!
Can we run?
Holy
Can we go?
what the?
I'm running. Oh shit.
Yo!
Can we run? Why?
No.
Why? Bro, I'm leaving.
No, if another tree falls on us, we're screwed, man. Look at the tree.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
What the heck just happened?
Can we run?
We're good for now. We're good. If it hits again, it's good. I got you, bro. I got you. Yo, parce que regarde, toutes les arbres ils ont tombé.
We need to check.
Except for that one.
God.
S'il vous plaît, man. S'il vous plaît.
Yo, find out that bush.
Shit, but yo, toutes les... Oh, the trees are gone. Oh, the trees are gone, man.
Can we run?
No. That tree is still up and going, so...
Please, God.
A massive tree had fallen directly on top of the bushcraft shelter, but thankfully, the structure was strong enough to withstand the weight, which ultimately saved the boys' lives. Tyson made sure the boys stayed inside the shelter until it was completely safe to leave. After a few moments, they were able to exit the woods safely. Upon reaching home, they were met by their mother, who stood outside with tears streaming down her face, overwhelmed with emotion.
Sarah, je vois les estis branches.
Le toit, tu vas être fourré dans notre cour.
Je sais, moi. Je comprends pas. Je sais, m'excuse. M'excuse. Je comprends juste pas. La cabane à OD, puis c'est sauvé. C'est sauvé.
It was indeed a miracle that the boys had survived, and it was an experience they would never forget. If you find this disturbing already, then let's move on to the next video. Brendan, a YouTuber known for his channel Brendan Explores, where he shares his adventures in nature, recently went on a camping trip to the scenic Lake Furway in Wales in his camping van. He intended to enjoy a quiet night by the lakeside, but the journey took an eerie turn.
I can see headlights. Who the was that? They just drove off. Didn't shout anything. Didn't ask if anyone's in here. Gave a couple knocks, shone the light in, and drove off. Shit. I thought someone had come back then, jeez.
Someone knocked at his door. To confirm who it was, he peered through the window and saw headlights pointing toward his van. Although he felt uneasy, he summoned the courage to stay calm and waited to see what would unfold next. Eventually, the vehicle drove away without any interaction, but the experience left him feeling rattled. The thought of someone knocking on his door in the dead of night without saying a word was deeply unsettling. He wondered if the person or people in the van were trying to scare him or had more sinister intentions. Ultimately, he decided to stay put until sunrise before leaving the area. How would you react if you heard something unexplainable in the middle of the woods alone? On October 31st, 2019, Brendan, an explorer known for his channel Uncharted Travel, embarked on a camping trip to an old, isolated, and abandoned prison located in the northern wilderness of Canada. This is a place that most people would avoid, especially at night, but Brendan was not like those people.
Essentially what I'm doing today, I'm going to be traveling about 6 hours north to an isolated prison in the middle of nowhere in Canada. I'm going to be going alone, and I'm going to be staying the night.
After his long journey, Brendan arrived at his destination, but he felt an eerie isolation, with the nearest civilization hundreds of kilometers away. His phone had no service, which added to his discomfort. To distract himself, he decided to explore the building, unaware of the terror that awaited him.
Or this could just be a creepy basement. My vote's gonna go to yes. There's a light that used to be hanging on the ceiling. I wonder why there's all this caging around this area. What these would have been used for. I think it might be through here.
The noises started to get louder, making it difficult for Brendan to determine whether they were merely echoes of dripping water or if someone was nearby. Trying to stay calm, He pressed on with his exploration, but the eerie atmosphere of the building was far from over.
Back to where we came. After I had my fill of fun exploring the catacombs of the service tunnels underneath the prison, it was time to head back to camp and check in for the night. Or so I thought. This is when my luck quickly began to run out. There's something at the end of the hallway that keeps making noise. Where it came from, this room at the end. Maybe it's just my imagination. Oh.
Brendan, uneasy by the noise, moved closer to its source, but it suddenly ceased. Unsettled, he retreated to his tent, unaware that this was just the beginning.
I keep hearing something outside. Sounds like it's in the corridor, one of the corridors. Maybe an animal, I don't know. Of course now it's... Did you hear that? I hope that mic picked that up. Okay, let me get my shoes on. We're checking this out. He had Fox earlier, so maybe it was one of his buddies. It sounded literally just out in this hallway. Alright guys.
Despite the growing noise, Brendan tried to fall asleep, but his sleep was completely shattered. It was without a doubt that something or someone was out there with him.
Holy, there's a coyote outside. Right outside my tent. Hey buddy, you want to leave me alone? It's gonna be a long night. I just want to go to sleep. Go away! Go away!
Brendan realized the growling sounds had been from coyotes. With a knife in hand, he stepped outside to confront them, but they had retreated deeper into the forest. Relieved yet cautious, he returned to his tent to wait for morning. Brendan emerged from the ordeal unscathed and continued his adventures in the following days. However, this chilling experience is one he will not easily forget. Did you find this encounter shocking? If yes, then brace yourself for what you are about to see next.
Thinking, is he going to come back? Because he wasn't a normal homeless person.
This next clip comes from the YouTube channel Grizzly Gaz, where Gaz shares his outdoor adventures, often featuring his beloved dog, Fendi. On April 7th, 2023, Gaz decided to go on a camping trip deep in the woods of the UK. However, he had no idea that this trip was about to take an unexpected turn.
I need to figure out where I'm going to put my trail camera. I'll figure out where I'm putting my tent first. I don't want to disturb any at Bluebells. Maybe I should have brought hammock, but the reason why I've got my tent is because it's got this tent. Oh, it's just Fendi. It's because it's got 3 doors. I can look out that way, and that way. So if I hear any noises during night, I can have a quick... Right, we've got steaks on go now. Bit of ribeye. Pot boiling for some mash. And I've got a visitor. Creeped up behind me asking me if I had a light. I shit my pants. This is Martin anyway. I don't know him, but he's stopping for a steak, so...
Just some random creep wandering about.
You went round here in a poncho a couple of months ago, were you?
I don't think I was. That could have been. It's possible.
Right, gonna...
Just as he began preparing his meal, Gaz was startled by the arrival of an unexpected visitor. Although the man seemed harmless, his sudden appearance deep in the forest was suspicious, and Gaz was uncomfortable with him being around.
Too much filming because that lad, Martin, who creeped up behind me asking for a light. We were homeless, so I fed him some steak and some mashed potato, and he's gone on his way. So I'm just going to enjoy this fire now, kick back for a bit, then wait and see what the night brings. What do you think, mate? I did ask Martin if he's been creeping about in these woods before, but he said he hadn't. Mind you, he's wrong build, isn't he? Than what I caught on my trail camera. I'm going to be on Moya now tonight as well. Thinking, is he going to come back? Because he wasn't a normal homeless person, if you know what I mean. After I fed him, he
Despite Gaz offering kindness to the stranger, he found the situation odd when the man left without saying goodbye. Although Gaz tried to dismiss it, suspecting the man might not be in his right mind and could return, an uneasy feeling began to settle in.
The more I think about it, the stranger it gets. Fed that lad, and let's be honest, he were a junkie, right? Fed him, talking about life and how he got to where he is and drugs and whatnot, and then turned around to cut some firewood up. So I cut a couple of logs up, and when I turned back round, he'd gone. So scanned about, and he was just walking off into darkness. So I said, "See you later, pal." He went, yeah, see ya," and just left. I just found that really fucking strange. Note's gone missing or out, he hadn't taken out, but the fact that he just left without saying out has put the EBGBs up me, because he's going for 2 things. One, going to tell his mates that there's a guy camping out with a load of filming equipment, and 2, he's gone to score because he needs his fix. And even then, if he goes and scores, has his fix, talking with his mates while he's high,
And I don't want to be having to fight off a load of smackheads at 3 o'clock in the morning.
The thought of the man lurking in the woods gnawed at Gaz, making him increasingly uncomfortable. Knowing the man had information about his gear, he trusted his instincts and decided to pack up and leave, abandoning his plans for the night. As Gaz packed to leave, he set up his trail camera, hoping to capture any night activity. However, when he returned the next morning, the camera went missing. This unsettling finding confirmed his fears. Someone, most likely the same man, had returned during the night. If he hadn't trusted his instincts and left, something terrible might have happened to him. As unsettling as this encounter was, what you are about to see next will leave you on the edge of your seat. Justin, a popular YouTuber known for exploring unique cultures and hidden places, embarked on an adventurous camping trip to Turkey's legendary Devil's Castle. This infamous site, steeped in mystery and dark rituals, promised suspense and intrigue. However, Justin was unaware that this trip would soon take a terrifying turn.
Look at this. Oh no. It's a light. Is this place lit up at night? It wouldn't make any sense though. I mean, obviously the light's here, but the town is way beyond the edge. You can't even see it, so it would be lit up for, I mean, no one would be able to see it lit up. Oh, but the cables are cut. Look at that.
Cut wires. At first glance, it may seem inconsequential, but this was the sign of events that would soon unfold in unexpected ways.
Guys, someone came with a gun and fired shots at the castle. They're firing shots at me with a flashlight. Did you hear those gunshots? They don't want me here.
Gunshots broke the silence of the night. At first, Justin didn't notice, lost in his thoughts. But as the sounds grew louder, fear began to grip him. He realized he needed to escape to stay safe. His heart raced as he looked around for a safe place to hide. Unsure of his next move, he messaged his nearby Turkish friend. Urgency filled his words, and moments later, his friend called the police.
Hello, hello, hello. Merhaba.
Mike, where are you from?
From Canada.
Canada.
You made me very slick. It's a big gun.
No. No problem.
No problem.
Turkish. Hoş geldin. You are welcome.
Nereye? Aşağı mı inmiştin?
Yeah.
Çağırdık seni.
Sen neredeydin?
Can I make video?
No.
No?
No.
The police arrived shortly after, quickly assessing the situation with determination. After a brief discussion, they decided it was safest to escort Justin to a nearby boutique hotel where he could spend the night away from harm. With a mix of gratitude and lingering anxiety, Justin followed the officers, hoping that the hotel would provide a quiet sanctuary and shield him from the chaos. Do you recall the cut wires I mentioned earlier? Here's a clearer picture of what took place.
So when the police arrived, actually the locals had told them that there was a treasure hunter here. The locals that saw me come in, they saw a strange car park, a guy walk out with all this weird equipment. No one really does this stuff, right? And so they called the authorities. Those authorities came and then saw all the lights off in the castle. Normally there's lights. I thought that it was the lights were here to keep, you know, those damn kids out of the castle, spray painting and having sex. That's what I thought. But no, it's for treasure hunters, because if it's all lit up, the treasure hunters don't come and destroy this place. That's probably why that little cave is blasted in the side, actually, from treasure hunters destroying it. So they came here, they heard there was a suspicious guy, they ran the plates on my rental vehicle, saw it was a rental, and saw a smashed control panel down at the entrance. I saw it walking in again today. So they automatically assumed a treasure hunter came, cut all the lights, and was here just destroying the place.
Justin was mistakenly identified as a treasure hunter, and shots were fired to scare him off. The situation escalated, but his friend's quick action resolved it peacefully. While Justin faced danger, some campers joking about it put themselves at risk. In a thrilling new adventure, the YouTuber from Wildbear explored the eerie Cleophil Forest, known for its shadowy history of devil worship and witchcraft. While finding a secluded spot to camp, an unsettling stillness filled the woods, broken only by haunting noises that sent chills down her spine. She caught a glimpse of a figure moving in the background. A shiver of unease crept over her, prompting her to move her camp deeper into the forest. As she began preparing her dinner, the crisp air buzzed with the sounds of nature. Suddenly, an unexpected noise pierced the silence. As she plunged further into her surroundings, a thrilling adventure began to unravel before her, revealing wonders she had never imagined. As darkness fell, she curled deeper into her sleeping bag for warmth. A strange sound shattered the night's stillness, jolting her awake. Heart racing, she grabbed her camera, capturing the eerie moment before her. Two bright red eyes stared back at her before vanishing into the darkness. Thankfully, nothing bad happened that night, and she quickly left the forest the following morning. Now it's time for the next terrifying encounters.
Yeah, if you guys are near Holly, Texas right now, take cover. This is a violent tornado. Absolute just grinder. Look at that.
Brace yourself because the last encounter is truly disturbing. But for now, let's dive into the first disturbing encounter. Zach and Ailey, a couple well known for their YouTube channel, Nomadic Habits, have been traveling full-time in their Sprinter van, exploring various destinations along the way with their dogs. However, on January 24th, 2023, while on a camping trip in Texas, they faced an unexpected turn of events.
Zach got off work at 1 o'clock today because we've been under a tornado watch since 10:50 this morning, and the warnings continue to get closer and closer. Yeah, I'm freaking out just a little bit. A lot of it. I'm freaking out a lot of it, actually. I lied. A lot of it.
We're heading out the van, and we're gonna get in that ditch right there. We're gonna hunker down.
My heart's beating a million miles an hour, and Zach's worried about filming. Here, we're just gonna get prepared. There's your leash. I'm freaking out. Having a panic attack. You're just gonna follow me if something goes wrong, right? Yeah? Seriously, babe.
I'm gonna program this radio, put it on the NOAA weather, and then we can send it over to the neighbor's camper. That way he has one, because he doesn't have a weather radio.
Lawbell where?
Oregon? So what he just said? I have no idea.
Orange.
Where's that at?
Here, we're in Orange. We literally are in Orange right now.
Yeah, but there's not a storm over us.
They heard the unsettling news, and with them camping in the middle of a tornado warning, they faced an unexpected turn of events. They heard the unsettling news, and with them camping in the middle of a tornado warning, the day could become deadly, even though it wasn't the season for tornadoes. The storm was in full force as the wind howled through the air, and the rain fell relentlessly. Although they considered making a run for safer ground, the only road out of the campground and towards town was directly affected. So they decided to stay inside the camper, hoping it could withstand and protect them from whatever the tornado might bring.
The warning will be allowed to expire.
See? Warnings are expiring.
No, it's not. It's not. It's still there. It's still on the radar. Up north of us, it's expired, but like on top of us, look at that. It's on top of us. That one has not expired. That warning that's right there has not expired. I'm serious. They're all around us right now. Babe, seriously. Where do we go? What do we do? I'm having a panic attack, and they're getting worse. Seriously, are we okay? We're not okay. This is not okay. This isn't okay.
How about I go in the back and look?
No, 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 no. No.
You okay?
No.
It's okay, babe.
No.
Babe, it's okay.
A large and extremely dangerous tornado was located over Orange Field, or near Bridge City, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour.
Is that a train? Is that a train? What the f*** is that? What is that?
No idea.
Seriously. Jack, do we need to go over there? Seriously, what the f***?
Says over Bridge City. It's coming right at us.
Jack, what do we do?
We calm down. That's what we do.
Destruction is possible.
That's a tornado.
Stop!
Move.
Stop!
Get in the back.
Stop!
Get in the back.
Stop!
Get in the back.
Stop!
Get down on Marlin.
Around 4:50 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's only around 4:50.
The couple, especially Ailey, were shaken by fear as they felt the full force of the wind shaking their camper. Confused on what to do next, they decided to take this bold step. Zach, Ailey, and their dogs hurried to the ditch to escape the danger that might occur inside the camper. Fortunately, the storm eventually passed, and they emerged unscathed. It was a harrowing experience. While many buildings were destroyed and people were seriously injured, Zach, Ailey, and their dog were fortunate to have survived. Although Zach, Ailey, and their dogs were able to get out of the situation unscathed, we can't say the same in this next encounter.
Get in! Get in the car! Get in the car!
Please, God, help!
Open the door, get in! Come on, guys!
Meet Freddie, a popular YouTuber known for his channel, Freddie McKinney, where he documents his thrilling adventures chasing tornadoes. However, in May 2024, while pursuing an intense tornado near Holly, Texas, Freddy found himself in a situation that would turn into much more than just a storm chase.
Oh my gosh, we might be about to get a tornado here, guys. Tight signature on radar. I think we're about to get a tornado. Stop here real quick. I gotta look at our roads. We might have to go back to that road. We might have to go back to that road right behind us. Tornado on the ground. There it is. Oh my gosh. Strong tornado. Incredible tornado here. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me right now. Look at the full. We don't want to get underneath the tornado cyclone. It is right here. This is one of the most insane things I've ever seen. I can't believe I'm looking at this right now. Guys, if that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. Oh my gosh, here it goes. Rope out. We're sitting underneath it. It's rain again. We're sitting underneath the rope. There's no way.
As the tornado began to lose its strength, a new, more powerful one started to form, and Freddy set off in pursuit. Unfortunately, large hailstones began to pelt the road he had intended to take, forcing him to choose an alternative route. Little did he know, it was here that he would encounter the unimaginable.
Holy smokes. This is gonna be one for the books, guys. This is an incredible tornado. That's strong. That's very strong. Yep. Oh, it's coming at us. It might be coming at us. Yeah. We gotta get ready to run. We gotta get ready to frickin' run. It's coming at us. Time to run. Time to run. It's coming right at us.
I cannot believe what I'm witnessing right now.
Yeah, and I can't believe that it's coming right at me, so we gotta go. Absolute violent tornado. Just violent. Right here. Gotta get ready to back up. If it comes at us. Gotta get ready to back up if it comes back toward us. I think we're good though. Yeah, if you guys are near Holly, Texas right now, take cover. This is a violent tornado. Absolute just grinder. Look at the full. Listen to it.
The tornado swept through the area, destroying a house where a family of 4 had lived. Once the storm had finally passed, Freddy hurried to the wreckage, desperately hoping to find any survivors. It was in that moment of chaos and despair that he saw this.
Please tell me they're not just at a house here. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's people. There's people. Get in! Get in the car! Get in the car!
Please, God help!
Open the door, get in! Come on, guys! Get in the other side! Other side! Other side! Come on!
Come on!
Come on!
Please get us! need your phone. I gotta call my mom.
Right here, get in.
Get in. Get in. I know. Look at me. I gotta look where you're bleeding, okay? Look at me, like.
We gotta get to the hospital, buddy. Do you know where the nearest hospital is?
Yes.
Hey, let me get that dog. Oh, where's the dog? Where's the dog?
Come on, Bill. Bill.
Hey, come here, buddy.
Billy, come on, Billy, come on. Come on.
Billy.
Girl.
Billy.
Holy shit.
Okay. Go, guys, go.
I'm a storm chaser here. I've got.
Okay, man.
You gotta get to the hospital.
I need a towel.
I've got injured people in my car.
Don't get in the mud.
I'll try not
Don't
to.
get in the mud, you'll get sick.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Hey, Wes, I love you.
To make this very
Hey,
quick.
we're okay.
I've got injured people in my car right now. Okay, where? There's a tornado here. Where are we at, guys?
Hodges.
Hodges,
Texas.
Hodges, Texas.
West.
Okay, can you? What kind of injuries do they have? What kind of injuries are you talking?
Tender-age children with head injuries.
Okay, we got young children here with head injuries. Adult with a broken hand. Broken hand.
Broken hands, broken everything.
Okay. Okay, if one of you guys could give me.
Bleeding from Lane. I gotta get the blood pressure.
Okay.
Hold
Allie.
I gotta get.
Where's the hospital, guys?
Turn right.
Turn right.
I
Okay.
need to get a hold.
Freddie drove as fast as he could to the hospital, where they received the medical help they urgently needed. Who would have believed that anyone could survive such a tragedy? Yet, miraculously, this family pulled through, and they are doing fine now. It's a day Freddie will never forget, just like the family who experienced it. If you are enjoying this video, please like and share as we delve into the next encounter. Meet Michael, a YouTuber known for his channel, Mighty Mouse, where he shares his passion for outdoor activities such as hiking and fitness. However, on December 20th, 2024, Michael decided to do something different. He went on a camping trip with his new puppy Belle into the woods. Little did he know that he would soon encounter something unsettling.
He seems a little tired and kind of scared, maybe. I don't know. Is your nail okay? I hope she didn't hurt it. No, I think she's fine. It's dirt. Definitely hear some animals like coyotes or something. I'm not sure what that's about. But it's 5:36. Oh no, bro.
Although Michael heard the faint howl of a coyote echoing through the forest, the sound seemed distant enough not to cause too much concern. Comforted by the thought that it was likely far away, he shook off the lingering unease and focused on preparing his dinner. However, just as he began to relax, the situation took an unsettling turn.
Okay. Well, I feel like it's safe to say they're pretty close.
Loud howls and eerie screams echoed through the forest, sounding even closer than before. Michael tried to stay calm, but the thought of protecting Belle kept him on edge. Despite the fear creeping in, Michael knew that leaving the forest in complete darkness might be even more dangerous. So, he decided to stay back and remain inside his tent. A pack of coyotes had gathered nearby, their haunting howls echoing louder and louder. Michael's sense of unease grew, but after a while, the howls finally faded, giving him a chance to rest for the night. Although the coyotes did not return, their presence left Michael rattled. When dawn broke, he packed up his camp and left the forest with Belle unharmed. Despite Mighty Mouse staying the night after discovering the coyotes were the source of the disturbance, the next camper could not remain due to a suspicion that the disturbance was caused by a two-legged creature. This is Grizzly Gaz, a YouTuber known for his camping adventures in a variety of unique locations with his loyal dog, Fendi. In January 2025, Gaz decided to revisit a forest he had previously explored.
So last time I were here, I got kicked off by the landowner because he'd seen the fire and come in and kicked me off basically. He said they were going to be hunting in the morning. So he didn't want me here for my safety. But
he walked through the forest. He shared a chilling tale about Lady Chibble. However, what he didn't realize was that this encounter would be one he would never forget.
And after being trapped by Lord William, she succumbed to his advances. And they ended up getting married. A creepiness to this place. It's just a log. So back to our story of Lady Sybil, the witch of Burnshaw Tower. So after the marriage, she didn't practice any witchcraft for over a year, but it was beckoning her again and again and again. So one day, she decided to turn herself into a cat. And as the cat, she went into one of the mills, one of the factories, and the groundskeeper caught her and cut off one of her paws. Now this obviously meant Lady Sybil was without a hand, but the groundskeeper brought the hand back to Hampton Tower, and with magic, she reattached her hand again, and she became too ill to carry on. But because of the pact that she had with the devil, she was bound to earth in these woods and these hills. Hello?
He kept telling the story, but strange sounds started coming from the woods. Feeling uneasy, he decided to retreat to his camp and rest for the night. Little did he know that the terror of the night was far from over.
Don't know if I just caught that, but I'm pretty sure I've just heard gunshots. And they shot me. Oh, fucking hell, you farted. Or is that your breath? Chill out.
Weird banging sounds, resembling gunshots, echoed through the woods. Not wanting to stick around to find out the cause of the disturbance, he quickly packed his things to leave. However, he was shocked by what he discovered.
Can't even see any paths are open because of this mist. I keep seeing flashes of light, like eye shine, but that corner of my eye. Down there, look.
A terrifying scream echoed through the woods, followed by the sharp crack of a gunshot, prompting a hasty retreat. At first, Gaz didn't seem to react to this alarming discovery, but he later updated us in the comments, revealing that he reported the sounds to the police. We are still waiting for any new updates from him regarding this unsettling encounter. Now brace yourself for what you're about to see next. On September 8, 2022, two experienced hunting buddies went on a bow hunting trip into the wilderness, eager for adventure. They set up camp surrounded by tall trees and the sounds of nature. However, that night, they heard rustling nearby and worried it might be a bear, so they quickly took precautions to stay safe, like storing their food in bear-resistant containers and keeping a safe distance from their supplies. To monitor the area, they decided to set up a trail camera facing their tent, hoping to capture whatever was lurking around their tent. After a night of anticipation, they checked the footage at dawn and were shocked by what they saw. Something remarkable that sparked their curiosity and led to discussions for days. A huge, mysterious creature emerged from the darkness. Its size was unlike anything the hunters had ever encountered. Although it was difficult to determine what the creature was, many believed it to be a mountain beast resembling Bigfoot. Our last encounter takes us to Beijing, in China. At a drive-through zoo in Beijing, where animals roam freely and visitors must remain inside their vehicles, a woman was in the car with her husband and her mother. Suddenly, an argument broke out between her and her husband. In a moment of anger, she stepped out of the car to switch places with him. However, what she didn't realize was that this impulsive decision would have serious consequences for her and her family. A tiger suddenly appeared, grabbing the woman and pulling her off the road. Her husband and mother instinctively rushed to help her. In a desperate attempt to save her daughter, the mother began attacking the tiger. Tragically, this caused the tiger to shift its attention toward her instead. Sadly, she did not survive the attack, but her daughter, who was initially targeted, was rescued with serious injuries. Despite the obvious dangers of exiting a vehicle in a wildlife enclosure, the family took the zoo to court, claiming that the warning signs were not sufficiently clear. This incident underscores the urgent need for wildlife parks to deliver clear and visible safety information, while strictly enforcing rules to protect both visitors and animals. This is an experience this family will certainly never forget. That's it for today.
What was that? What was that? What the was that? What was that? What the was that? That was over here.
Fort Spooky, a UK-based paranormal investigation duo consisting of Susie and Zoe, set out for a remote countryside estate nestled in the woods, eager to uncover any signs of paranormal activity. However, they were unaware that the real danger lurking that night wouldn't stem from the supernatural, but from something far more unsettling.
Is it me or is it a bit clearer? Yeah, I'm good. Oh yeah. Don't fall down. Wow, that goes down quite far.
It's got to be at least 8 foot.
Enough to break an ankle.
Yeah.
Right. Watch your light. There's a torch coming. Car.
Okay, I'm going to stand.
Why is everything prickly? After a treacherous journey through the jungle on the bear hunt, I think we've reached. Please tell me we've reached it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes! And I thought that's weird because we're close. I heard a baby cry though. I thought some people on the corner.
I thought I heard a whistle.
Yeah, I think it was that car, as weird as that sounds.
The creaking of the abandoned building echoed with unsettling noises, which initially seemed like the ordinary sounds one might expect from an old house. However, as time went on, what started as background whispers soon took a terrifying turn.
I don't have any history on the place at the moment. Hopefully you heard some sort of history in the intro. If not, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's an old house. Right.
What? Sorry. I just heard branches. It might be just settling.
Settling animals.
Yeah. Hello? Hello?
Oh, that was a bat. I just heard it
so
flutter.
I wonder if that was what we heard.
It could be. But I heard the man and then this knock. That's the fireworks.
Last time I heard a Scottish man shout, hello. Mr. Bat. On the walk up here tonight, Susie heard what she thought sounded like a baby crying. Is it raining? Hello? Hello?
Is it people? It's got to be. That's quite heavy.
At first, they tried to dismiss it as mere rain or the rustle of animals outside, but the strange noises grew too persistent and eerie to overlook.
Out the window.
As the tension mounted, the girls could sense they weren't alone anymore. Footsteps echoed through the house, and unsettling noises outside the window sent them spiraling into a full-blown panic.
Pack up then because we can meet them round the front. Because by the time we've got packed up, they'll be out there, won't they now?
Just text to say he's leaving. Just leaving now.
Oh, brilliant.
Just asked him to pick up that.
Is that you?
No. There's somebody on there.
Yeah. He's picking him up, is he?
Desperate for safety, they devised a plan to call Zoe's husband, pretending he was on his way to rescue them. With no one around and fear escalating, they dashed for the door, hoping their scheme would work, and thankfully, it did. This experience taught them a chilling lesson that humans can be far more terrifying than the supernatural. In the end, their fake phone call to Zoe's husband pulled them out of an even more perilous situation. Did you find this story shocking already? Prepare yourself because it only gets worse. In the heart of the Russian wilderness, a father and his son set off on an adventurous camping trip, eager to immerse themselves in nature's beauty. As they gathered firewood and shared stories, they suddenly caught sight of a mysterious figure lurking among the trees. Given the speed of the figure's movement and its distance, it is challenging to determine what the figure was. However, when viewed up close, one could speculate about the kind of creature it might be. What do you think this figure represents? Let us know in the comments as we move on to the next encounter.
Oh shit! Oh my gosh, Sonny! Dude, my...
Meet Sunny, a popular YouTuber known for his channel Sunny Deeds, who shares his chilling explorations of haunted forests, capturing every eerie moment along the way. This time, however, Sunny decided to mix things up and try something different.
What is up? It is time for another crazy-ass Randonautica adventure, CJ.
Yep.
That's what we're doing here.
Already
You've
freaked
got me
out.
back here again. We're back in the Pocomoke Forest.
Curious about the Randonautica app, Sunny decided to give it a go in the Pocomoke Forest, which is famous for being one of the most haunted woods in America. He brought his friend CJ along for the adventure, and you won't believe where the app ended up taking them.
There you go. Phew.
Quiet. It's quiet.
As they wandered through the graveyard, curiosity struck them. Why had Randonautica led them to this cemetery? Choosing to explore deeper into the forest, they left the graveyard behind, oblivious to the fact that the true horror of the night was just beginning to unfold.
What? What? Somebody back there. What? What'd you hear?
It was like, dude, turn your... Huh? Kill your light, kill your light. It sounds like somebody walking. It sounds like somebody walking over there. There's somebody. Is that somebody? What? You're right. Oh, it sounds like they're going over that way. What the was that? Sonny, what was that? What the was that? What was that? What the was that? That was over there. My finger is stuck in my goddamn flashlight. I can't get. What the was that, Sonny? Dude, that's over here at the car. What? That was over here at the car.
A loud crash of shattered glass shattered the stillness of the night, leaving Sonny and CJ in utter shock. They quickly realized that the noise came from the direction where they had parked their car. Without hesitation, they rushed toward the source of the sound, and what they discovered left them completely taken aback.
It sounded like a car wrecked.
Oh, I heard it was glass.
Holy shit, dude. I thought it was a drunk driver or something. I didn't hear a car though.
Oh shit! Oh my gosh, Sonny! Dude, my car! My car, dude! That's my... Dude, the brick. What the... Oh my God! It's a... Who the f*** is out here?
Brand new car, jack-wagon mother. Listen. It's still cracking or something. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
CG was seething with anger after discovering that someone had smashed the rear window of his car with a brick. Filled with questions, he wondered who could have done such a thing and why. The unsettling realization that someone might be lurking nearby, watching them, sent chills down their spines. Feeling vulnerable and unsure of this person's next move, Sonny and CJ decided to leave, shaken and struggling to process what had just happened. Although CG intended to report the incident, they didn't provide any follow-up on what occurred afterward. Now, let's move on to something even more disturbing. A Russian YouTuber and experienced hunter shared a chilling encounter in the remote Siberian wilderness, home to the elusive Siberian tiger. Despite numerous warnings about the dangers of the area, he ventured into the dense forest alone, determined to document his journey. However, not long into the night, the warnings he had received became a harsh reality. Metallic clanging and eerie cries echoed through the trees, creating an unsettling atmosphere unlike anything he had ever experienced. As the sounds intensified, he felt compelled to investigate the source of the noise. Concerned for his safety, he abandoned his tent and quickly climbed a nearby tree, hoping that the height would provide some measure of protection. The sound grew louder, enveloping him in darkness. In a moment of desperation, he fired a warning shot to scare off whatever or whoever was causing the disturbance. He spent the rest of the night perched in fear, waiting for daylight to break. This camper did not encounter anyone face to face, but imagine if someone walked around your van late at night.
There's two people doing sketchy stuff for like half an hour, and there's more.
In the dead of the night, YouTuber Salvage to Scenic, known for his solo adventurous activities in van life, went on a camping trip where he experienced something truly terrifying.
I heard some talking and stuff, and I'm looking out the window right now at two people in all black in hoods. They're hiding under a security camera, like probably out of sight. And they've got a bag on the ground, like a big duffel or backpack or something. And I don't know if they're like doing a drug deal or if they've got tools in there and they're fixing to break into my garage. But I don't really like this. Suddenly they have vanished. It looked like they went around that back corner of the building, but I don't really know.
Two men dressed in black with their hoods pulled over their faces appeared. They stood directly beneath the security camera, likely trying to remain hidden.
10 minutes later, and they're back. I'm just trying to sleep, man. Just walking over here right now. Bro, what the f? There's one going over there. And the other one is still over here. I don't like this at all. This doesn't seem good at all. Especially because they were dropped off here and the car left. I think I've spent too many nights here and they want to know what's in the back of this thing, or they want to, I don't know, man.
He struggled to understand what was going on, and after about 10 minutes, the two figures reappeared once more. One moved off in one direction, and the other stayed put. What these men were doing remained unknown to date. If you find these 5 encounters unsettling, then brace yourself for what you are about to see next.
Oh! The f was that?
Jasko, a fearless YouTuber, took on a challenge to explore a forest known for eerie local folklore and rumored satanic activities. Joined by his friend, they set up camp for the night, but an uneasy tension began to creep in as they scroll through the internet.
I'm assuming this was probably like summertime, you know, because it gets dark around 9 o'clock in the summertime. So
yeah,
makes a lot of sense. So as it got dark, we decided to look for this graveyard that people spoke about. Throughout our walk, we would notice strange... What the f was that? What the f was that? That was really weird. I don't... Wait, no. Literally, listen, man. Something's approaching us right now.
Okay. We have the machete?
In the car.
Do you have the light that's a knife?
In the car.
Did you hear that?
Yes, I did, bro.
You heard it again?
It sounds like... First off, what I heard, it sounded like a man's voice. And... Okay, story time can wait right now.
Something out there, dude.
Something or someone's out there.
A strange sound was heard just outside their tent, as if someone or something was approaching them. They tried to ignore it and return to what they were doing, but their unease grew. Soon after, their feelings of discomfort were justified as the night took a terrifying turn.
Our meeting between our experiences and the story, which separates like, oh, it's just personal or like local folklore, to, hey, there's some weird shit going on here. You know? Oh! The f was that? Who's there? Bro,
We didn't tell him the weird.
No,
weird
no.
part about tonight.
What happened? What happened?
The f was that?
I swear to God, on everything I loved, the tent just went. We literally seen it ripple, almost as if like, bro, my heart right now. Bro, what the f was that?
I'm gonna try to assume
it was just rain?
That was just rain.
Okay, I'm down. I'm down for that.
They were too frightened to step outside the tent and confront whatever was haunting them. Instead, they decided to try and get some sleep, hoping for a little rest, despite knowing something sinister lurking in the darkness, ready to harm them. However, their sleep was soon interrupted.
What? Somebody just hit the fucking tent. Who's there? Who's there? Ben, something just hit the tent. You didn't hear that?
You scared the
It sounded like we're from this direction. Hello? I don't like this at all.
I don't like any of this. Tent's getting wet. It's like
the mounting pressure of their circumstances became intolerable, pushing them to a decisive moment. With hearts racing and adrenaline surging, they chose to confront the unknown that loomed beyond their threshold. However, little did they know that this courageous choice would soon transform into a haunting regret.
Hello? Oh my God, it's so hard to see. What? Are you okay? Hello? What the f is that? Who's there?
Hey. What the fuck?
What the f? Jazz! What? Ben? Jazz! What? Come here! Someone's at the tent! I'm coming. What's wrong?
Yo, there's someone at the...
What?
There was someone at the tent. There's someone at the tent.
Here?
Yes. Hey, someone like grabbed the zipper.
Bro, what?
Someone grabbed the zipper to the tent.
Hold on, I thought I just saw... Who's over there?
Out.
In fear, they both fled the campsite, leaving everything behind. However, 2 days later, Jasko returned to retrieve the tent and was shocked to find it destroyed. Someone had put holes in it, and to make matters worse, the footage from the camera placed outside the tent showed someone tampering with it. It became clear they had been stalked that night by a psychopath, but they couldn't determine whether the person's intentions were merely to frighten them or something far more sinister. If you want to see more of this creepy content, click on that bell icon to get notified of our new uploads. And don't forget to subscribe.